Hello there, mamas, and welcome to today's workout. We are going for the lazy girl booty burn. So let's start off lying on our backs, and we're just going to start off with a little bit of connection breath. And then today I'm going to teach you a new technique, a different technique. It's called the vacuum. It's also known as a hypopressive. So if you look it up, it's called a hypopressive, but I don't tend to do this initially, because what it can do is make some diastasis symptoms a little bit worse, because you do suck the belly in towards the spine. And what that can do to some people when they just suck the belly in is it makes this lower portion of their tummy bulge out more, which adds to the appearance of what they don't want. It exacerbates what they don't want. That's why we teach the connection breath and that diaphragmatic breathing first initially. The vacuum and the hypopressive can help with pelvic floor symptoms, can help with some leaking, incontinence, and prolapse symptoms if you have a prolapse. And so now what they're suggesting is that you would do it, every day. But I don't introduce this early on because I want people to have that good diaphragmatic breath and that understanding and core connection where they're not just using the rectus. When we do a vacuum, we do it with the transverse abdominals, that deepest core layer. What we're going to do is we're going to start off lying down on our backs. We're going to inhale wide through the rib cage. You inhale wide, letting that rib cage expand. And now when we exhale, you're going to draw the belly down as much as you can, expelling all of the air, and it should create a vacuum sensation in the stomach. So it's an inhale wide. Exhale, breathe all your air out. Inhale wide. Exhale, breathe all the air out, drawing the belly down towards the spine as much as you possibly can, hollowing out the tummy. We're going to do two more now. Now we're going to do it and reach the arms up overhead. So inhaling wide. Exhale, vacuum all the air out. Taking the arms up overhead. Inhale wide. Arms coming down. Inhale wide, wide, wide through the rib cage. Exhale all the air out. Arms come up overhead. Still exhaling. And let it go. There's different techniques. I find that the lying down is a little bit easier to control than the standing or the leaning forwards, because you're working with gravity rather than against gravity. Okay. So lazy girl booty burn, off we go. We're going, now that we've connected to the core a little bit, we're gonna keep the heels in line with the hips, the knees, and the ankles. We're gonna drive the hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing the bum at the top, keeping knees, hips, and rib cage all in one line, curling the spine to come down. Exhale, drive up, clench the cheeks, drive through the heels, lift the pelvic floor muscles, curling the spine to come down. Exhale, 3. Curl the spine, middle back, lower back bum. Exhale, 4. Nice little hold at the top, as much control as possible. 5. Exhale, 6. 7. Curl, 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 slow and strong. 8. Curl, 9. The last one, 10. Brilliant stuff. From there, we're going to stabilize with the left leg. You're going to draw the left leg up. We're going to reach the right leg up. We're just going to hold so we feel a nice little burn through that left glute, left hamstring. Keep driving that heel into the ground. Keep lifting up towards the ceiling. Hips nice and even. Squeezing the bum, lifting the pelvic floor. No weight is in the hands. Good. Keeping a nice solid line. Curl the spine to come down. Swapping sides. We're going to come up for our glute bridge first. Exhale. Now drawing the weight into the right leg or the other leg, whichever leg you didn't do. Drawing up, up, up. Nice and solid. Keeping that pelvis slightly tucked so that we're not arching through the low back. Driving through the base heel. Lift the pelvic floor muscles. Hips as high as you can take them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl the spine to come down. Good stuff. Lying on your left side. Supporting yourself underneath your head with your elbow like a little pillow. Just tucking the knees in towards 90. Let's think about inhaling, relaxing the tummy. Exhale, diaphragmatic breath, lift through the pelvic floor. We are just going to open the legs like a book. So legs stay at 90. We're going to open to 90 degree and then close with control. So we're going to go for about 20 to 30 seconds. And when you're doing this, I want you to do it with as much control as possible. Oh no, I've made the mistake of starting with my strong side again. Hiya. When will she ever learn? A couple more reps, couple more seconds. Okay. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Brilliant. From there, we're going to extend the leg out. We're going to touch one corner of the mat with our tippy toe. We're going to come up as high as we can, touch the other corner of the mat. Now we're going to draw up as high as you can and then as low as you can. Sorry, as high as you can to one corner of the mat, as high as you can to the other corner of the mat. I want you to point the toe, squeeze all the muscles in the legs, and then you're stabilizing your hips so you're not wibbly wobbly throughout. Hashtag Pilates. Good. One more in each direction. Beautiful stuff. Bringing it back in. We're just going to roll onto all fours. We're going to press our head back. So shoulders and wrists are in one line. Push your head back. Draw the core in. We're going to stick with that right leg. So I'm going to bring my left knee into the center of the hands. I'm going to extend. I'm going to keep my right leg bent and I'm going to draw upwards to try and get it as 90 as possible. Press through those heels again. We're going to just lift the toe ever so slightly, bring it back down so knee is in line with the hip. Lift the toe ever so slightly, knee in line with hip. So a nice little pulse. Really controlled. We're not arching through the lower back, still stabilizing through the core. We're going to go for another 5. Lots of control. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping the leg there, we're just going to draw inwards. We're going to bring the left forearm down to the floor. Right arm is supporting us slightly. Let's lift the right knee up so it's in line with the hip again. You're going to extend the leg out. We're going to draw it in towards that forearm. Knee in line with the hip. Extend, bend, draw in towards the forearm. Keep that core tight. Knee, hip, extend out, in towards the forearm. One last one. Knee, extend out, in towards the forearm. Good stuff. Okay, pressing back up into that all fours position. Left side now. So I'm going to just tuck through the pelvis. I'm going to bring that left knee back so it's in line with the hip this time. Push the head back, stabilize through the core. Slight pulse, so lifting up ever so slightly. Drawing the toes towards the ceiling. We've got another 5 reps, so a nice controlled 10 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. From there, we're going to bring we're going to bring your left knee down, right forearm to the floor this time. We're going to extend back into that donkey kick, knee in line with hips. Extend the leg out, draw the knee in towards the forearm. Keep the core tight. Knee back to 90, extend the leg, knee in towards the forearm. Knee back to 90, extend, knee towards the forearm. 2 more. Knee to 90, extend, knee towards the forearm. Last one. 90, extend, knee towards the forearm. Good stuff. Okay, turning over onto your right side. Making a little cushion with your right arm. Bring the knees in towards 90. Okay, opening out like a book. So left knee opens out. Remember, it's the knee that is driving the movement, not the toe, because if we just flail the toe, it's not going to work as much. Opening out as much as you can, controlling back in. Opening out, controlling back in. Last 3. I have a guard staring at me, and all she can see is my crotch, and I think she's going to call someone to report me, flashing the children. Good stuff. Okay, extending that top leg out. Going to go to the back of the mat, lift up as much as you can, down to the front, and up, down to the back. Keep the core tight, and up to one corner, and up with as much control as possible. Point those beautiful, lovely, long legs that you've got. Even if you have short legs like me, just pretend that they're long. And then back out. Couple more either side, never resting. Just touch, back up, to the back. One more in each direction. And rest. Beautiful stuff. Coming back into the all fours position. From there, we're going to extend out for our bird dog. So we're going to inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, lift through the core and pelvic floor. Good job. We're going to just see if we can line right arm, left leg to the edge of the mat with nothing else shifting. We're going to lift up, and then from there, you're going to touch your leg down, bring it back up. Touch your leg down. Touch your foot down, bring it back up. So nice long extended arm this time. Stabilizing. Good. 4 more. 4. 3. Keep the core tight. Pressing through the left hand. 2. And 1. Good. Swapping sides. Bring it back nice and solid. Nothing else moves. Inhale. Relax your tummy again. Reset. Exhale. Lift pelvic floor and core. Extend left arm, right leg. Lifting up. Now touching right leg down. Lifting back up with control. Everything as slow and controlled as possible. Looking down towards the hand, but keeping the chin pressed back. Good. Touch, and then lifting back up. Not arching through the spine, it's just working from the glute. Give me 2 more. 2. Last one. Good stabilization. Bringing it back in. Right arm extends, left leg extends, lifting up. This time we're going to see if we can draw a semicircle. So just from the glute. So you can keep the toe low. We're going to draw out and then bring it back in. 2 more times. Nice, slow circle out. Hips staying even to the ground. Back in. Draw that semicircle. Back in. Good. All fours position. Give it a wiggle. Inhale, relax the tummy. Exhale. Lift through the core and pelvic floor. Extend left arm, right leg. Lifting up. Same thing. Drawing a semicircle. One side might be stronger than the other. It's okay. Go back to that semicircle. Bring it back in. As slow and controlled as possible. Last one. Good. Bring it back in. Good. Well done. Thanks for joining this really short glute activation. This is a great primer for any lower body workout that you want to do, but also just a nice little way to connect to the core, pelvic floor, and strengthen your glutes. Remember, your glutes are the part that connects your lower body to your upper body. If you have nice, strong glutes, hopefully any back pain that you experience will go too. All right. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you again tomorrow.